I'm Felicia Dynas, and this is my presentation on the basics of business etiquette. My first topic is manners, and I've broken it down into 4 subcategories: general workplace manners, manager manners, telephone manners, and workplace manners. General workplace manners. Politeness is very important. You should always smile and greet your coworkers as you see them. Contribute to the wellness of the company, like coming up with ideas to improve the company, problem solving, housekeeping. And please and thank you are always appropriate in any situation. And you should always be respectful to anyone in the company, even if they're above you or below you. Manager manners. Managers should always listen carefully and be open-minded and understand that they have to earn the respect of people below them, that it's not just going to be given to them. They should give compliments. I think that would help to develop respect from coworkers. They should ask for feedback because they should always be looking for ways to improve. And last, respect others. Even though managers are above other people, they should still be respectful to those below them. Telephone manners are also important. You should plan ahead and come up with like a mini agenda so you're not just scrambling to come up with ideas of what to say. You should always be polite and cheerful and speak slowly even if you're in a hurry. Keep your greeting basic. State your name, the company you work for, your purpose of calling, who you're trying to call, and make sure you're in a quiet place so there's no disruptions or loud noise or music in the background. And networking manners. Prepare in advance. Plan to spend 5 to 7 minutes with each person that you meet, and expect to learn from every person that you meet. Keep your name tag on your right shoulder because when you shake hands, you use your right hand and that's where they'll look. And keep your introduction short and simple, and try not to do all the talking, but enough that they'll remember you and listen to what you have to say. My next topic is interacting with others, and it's broken down in 3 categories: interacting with superiors, coping with cubicles, and handling angry customers. Interacting with superiors. Respect your boss and his choices and understand that he is in charge. Contribute ways to solve problems, come up with ideas, brainstorming. Do your job the way it is expected to be done, on time. And support your boss in his decisions no matter what, even if you don't agree with them. Coping with cubicles. This is very important because many companies do have cubicles in offices. You should always keep your workplace neat and organized. Avoid shouting over cubicles. If you need to talk to someone that's far away, call them or get up and walk over. But never enter someone's cubicle without their permission first. Be careful of what you say because it's easy to overhear in cubicles, and if you're making a sensitive call, just do it elsewhere. Handling angry customers. The first thing is don't judge. Listen to them without interrupting so they can just let you hear them out, and decide how to solve the problem and the steps that you're going to take to solve the problem, and go over the steps with them. If you can't come up with an immediate solution, take their number and call them back with your solution, and never promise anything that you can't deliver. My last topic is etiquette in the business world, and I've broken that down into 4 categories also: professional image, cell phone etiquette, email etiquette, and social etiquette in our country and abroad. Professional image. This is very important. The way that you dress is going to affect the impression that you make. So you should always be aware of your company's dress code and how others dress and what's expected of you. Always dress conservatively. This is very important. You can never dress too conservatively. Cover your tattoos and remove facial piercings or excess earrings or rings, or basically just limit your jewelry. Cell phone etiquette. Take only urgent calls. Let your voicemail pick up the other calls that aren't pressing. Be courteous to those around you. Speak in a low voice. When you're driving, pull off the road if you need to make a call, and observe quiet areas in the office. If you're not allowed to make calls there, then don't make calls there. Email etiquette. This is very important since email is relied on a lot today. Take the time to prepare your emails. Don't just throw something together quick because it's going to frustrate those who read it. You want to come across as educated and like you took the time to care what you're trying to say. Assume that all company emails are monitored, so whatever you're going to say, be comfortable enough with it that other people would be able to read it too. Send messages to only those it concerns. If it only concerns one person, don't send it to the whole firm. Use a strong subject line. If the message is urgent, write that in the subject line because many people get a massive amount of emails and just scroll through the ones that are pressing or important. Resist using humor or shorthand or smiley faces or anything like that, and make sure you get permission before forwarding an email to anyone else. Social etiquette in our country and abroad. This is very important today because many companies are globalizing and becoming partners with countries other than America. So you should always use proper titles when addressing people, like sir, ma'am, Mr., Mrs. First impressions are also very important, and you should always speak clearly. Be aware of superstitions in the country that you're in. Something that's perfectly fine in our country may be terrible in another country. You should always show respect for those that are older than you. Hold the door for them, let them go first, pull their seat out for them, and just use your manners and be polite at all times because you want to make a great first impression that's going to stick with the people that you're meeting. And that concludes my show on business etiquette. Basically, I just think manners and politeness are important. Just think before you speak and just know that everything you say or do is going to have an effect on the people that you're trying to work with or talk to. And just do your best and always be polite and courteous.